Two back again. Back with another video. How y'all doing? Hey, so we're gonna make these quick videos. Check it out. So I was correlating some thoughts, give you some supreme energy that I be going through. So as I be creating, love creating this music, it gives you energy that you can, put into and energize you. It energizes me. So in that, I found myself talking to myself. I should have been put this video out a long time ago, but I talk to myself. All right, and if you're not an individual, if you don't talk to yourself, if you do or don't, there's no you great or not great or not. I'm not. It's not that. But if you find yourself talking to yourself, that's good because what it is you've identified that you have so many. There's so many elements to you. And one of the three elements that I've superbly, to myself, I feel I've been able to identify, because there's more to you. I believe there's several. There's 12. And you understand and follow me when I say that the 12 zodiacs represent the 12 characteristics, 12 understandings of the complete individual. When we speak about Jesus being great and all these prophets and things, people that had a high level of consciousness, this is what they were able to do. They were able to put all the zodiac signs in one and feed off that supreme human being energy. All right, whereas that all of us that are broken down, and I'm a Virgo, so that's only what I can identify with, and I gotta learn all the Virgos, and then don't have to learn all of it, but span myself to learn Pisces, Sagittarius. It's almost like you're bringing all that back into you, or reopening, or because it's already you. You understand it, and now you're trying to get it back. You know what I'm saying? So operating in each realm, and some supreme goddesses understand that, like goddesses Lillian and I think that's Diva, and some of you guys understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because you call people crosswalkers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand if you're able to identify with all them and hear all them and use that energy, that means you're coming into your oneness. Okay, so as I sprung that to you, I talked to myself. I found that, and there's many of us to do that, and that's just you talking to, because you got your outer layer being your flesh, as we understand, and then your inner being, your soul of a man, Solomon, and then your spirit, your spirit that guides you, all right, or that should guide you, because many of us find that it's our flesh, and that's why I come up with this understanding, is that what would you as an individual rather be led by, your flesh, your inner, or your spirit? See what I'm saying? Many of us are led still by our flesh, and I find myself in that boat. Many of us are, because your flesh is the ones that have the senses, the five sensories of taste, smell, touch, and all that kind of stuff, right? And where that your inner only identifies with that when it's led by the flesh, right? Your inner, that's why you want your inner to be led by the spirit, your spirit. Or your inner, you want by your spirit, but your inner can lead too, all right? And that's what I was coming to, where that my inner, I have recognized that my inner wants to lead more than my flesh. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it comes to where people say, well, you should just go out there and, get with somebody, that's the man thing to do, you got with y'all there, My flesh is tired of just being with just any old body, you know what I'm saying? My flesh wants more, my flesh wants what the inner wants, you know what I'm saying? The inner wants the best of you. That's what we come to. Your inner truly wants the best for you. Where that your flesh, our flesh, tries to get led or tries to lead, and it just wants. You know what I'm saying? Your flesh almost don't have a thought process or whatever. It just wants. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, it knows it wants the best. It knows it wants this, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So your inner is almost the control. Your inner is the control mechanism. And once your inner can't control the flesh, what do you use to help control the flesh? Inner uses the spirit. See what I'm saying? Because the spirit is connected to the Almighty, Jesus, God, Shiva, Muhammad, whichever religion you prescribe to. That's what the spirit wants to connect with, and then get and balance the flesh, right? So we understand that. Hey, I'm not saying anything that all the great religious people and spiritual people understand. I'm just bringing it in my layman terms for my channel, for my people that understand. All right. So you continue guarding that flesh, man. And if you feel your flesh is the way it want to be, and it's connected with your inner and connected with your with your higher, your spirit, then you straight. You just keep moving. You see how it works? But if you know that's something that needs to be worked with, you're being led more by your flesh, because your flesh wants my flesh wants to look at booty. You know what I'm saying? My flesh wants to. I just got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? My flesh wants to go shop for more shoes. My flesh wants more clothes. My flesh wants more than it is. Then that's where you use your inner tool to be like, hey, is it serving you? You know what I'm saying? And the spirit, that's where the spirit helps the flesh and say, hey, or the spirit helps the inner to curtail, slow down, or change the flesh. All right. But I leave you with this. A lot of people gonna try to tell you, this walk this path that might not necessarily have the problems you have, and they gotta, they're doing it, operating right. You use them as a guide, as a beacon of understanding that you can accomplish, and curtail your conditions or better your conditions, reinvent yourself, whichever magnitude it is. But don't go trying to be like somebody or think that, oh, I'm gonna go do that, because if your inner is not connected to your flesh and your spirit, and it's not something all three want to do, listen to this. Not I need to do this, because this is where drug addicts and everybody else, I need to get sober, and they work and they do it because they see somebody else to do it, and they're like, well, I need to do it, and they don't have no compassion, no heart. Their heart ain't behind it, nothing. They're just doing it because some people telling me I need to do this. It don't work. You can fix it. You can fix it up, make it look shiny and everything. That's all you doing, making the outer look shiny. But your inner ain't corresponding, because it ain't what your inner want to do. See what I'm talking about? So they all gotta line up, man. I got my look. Y'all see that? Don't say war. But all right. So I just want to leave that out there with y'all, cause why? Open book. Things I battle with. So I know if I'm battling with it in my universe, man, it's no brainer. Shoot, everybody else. There's some cats out there battling with the same thing, man. Going through the same trials and tribulations and stuff. It's just a different page. You know what I'm saying? Different person, different aspects of the situation, timing, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's the same type of energy that we all trying to either bound over, better ourselves with, or look within ourselves to fix, or look on the outside of ourselves to fix. The greatest thing to do is fix the inner first, though. You know what I'm saying? Fix the inner. I correspond that with this. You ever run into somebody like, man, that's a nice car, man. They got a bad car. Ooh, one of your friends or somebody get a nice car, and outside look great, man. You just got, but they MO. They not the cleanest, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, and they just got this brand new car, whatever, and then you get in the car, you be like, what the hell? You know? And you already got McDonald bags and all kinds of stuff like they had in the old car and stuff. Same thing. Correlate that with us. We'll have our problems, and we'll go fix the outer us real quick. Boom, real quick, fix the outer us, make us outside look good, so we can show people, I'm back, ain't nothing bothering me, I'm back, and hey, woo, and be dead as all out door inside. See how it works? That's what your boy trying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, balance that out. As well as you fixing that outside, buying them new clothes for the outside, man, fix the inside. You know what I'm saying? So get that inside fixed up. You know what I'm saying? I personally, I would like to try to balance it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, tidbit me a little couple of this shirts or whatever, so I can feel good about myself and wake up every day. Get that Alice. It's pleasure. But my inner, you need that peace too. Inner, what do you need? I need that meditation. I need that prayer. I need you to sit still. I need you to not continue doing that madness that you used to do back in the days. I need your thought process to change. I need you to purge some of the things that you used to learn and bring some of the things that you need to learn now to go forward that's going to serve you. See what I'm saying? So, them are the battles, right? And then the spirit, we understand the spirit, right? Connection with Lord. It doesn't matter the connection we talked about. I really truly believe that. But just as long as you practice it with your heart, you know what I'm saying? Your heart is involved. But I correspond that with like different languages. If I had to go learn a different language, Japanese, Chinese, any type of language, right? I have to use that to function to communicate with everybody else, right? To communicate with those individuals, right? So then I feel that is how religion is. How can I effectively, as a human, my effective way that I can see myself serving a God with, connect with him. So the different languages out there, see what I'm talking about? The different languages that out there that I can connect with God, may it be Islam, may it be, see what I'm going at? May it be Baptist, Pentecostal, whatever. It doesn't matter. No, as long as it's down here for a reason, right? And as I'm practicing it, it's under God's principles and views, and I'm not hurting nobody, killing nobody. I ain't gotta take Ishmael to the Jacob and Ishmael to the, you see what I'm saying, to the altar and sacrifice him and stuff like that. We ain't doing stuff like that. Hey, yeah, I know God prescribes to all our varieties of ways of talking to him, her, she, the universe, unisex, however it goes. Cool. All right, so I'll be back with another video, y'all. Love y'all. Keep on.